ignition sequence commencing. Fire ignition. Right turn signal. All right, I can't do that anymore, guys. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about autonomous trucks, self-driving trucks. So we're going to get into this, but I've actually got to physically drive this truck. So I'll talk to you guys while we're driving. Let me turn this camera around and get my headset on. All right. All right, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So, should you worry about self-driving trucks? That's the question we have today. Should you worry about autonomous trucks? Should we start looking for other jobs? That's the question I have for us today. And so my short answer is no. Don't go looking for another job. Yes, trucking industry is still a good career path to choose. And I just got a few simple reasons why. The first is I don't think it's going to happen for a long time. I don't think they're going to turn trucks into robots for a while, man. I think that, and I might be wrong. I mean, I know Elon Musk is trying to do things in a hurry, and I know there's a lot of people that have a lot of talent. I just think that when it comes to autonomous vehicles and self-driving vehicles, that there's a long way to go to make them safe and to make sure that they are, you know, foolproof, and you know, you don't have anyone to blame in a vehicle accident. You have a driver to blame, so the insurance companies know who to go after for the money. In a self-driving situation, I think that the liability is going to be way too high on the manufacturer itself, and they're going to end up, you know, going out of business if they make autonomous trucks, because there's going to be accidents. There's always accidents, and they're going to, you know, try to blame other people, but there's no driver to place the blame and lay the blame at. So I think that we're a long way away from having them be insurable, I guess would be the way that I think about it. And not only that, but kind of the other thing I was thinking is, even if they get everything set up in 5 years, I mean, in 2025, 2026, we've got self-driving vehicles all over the road, and you know, we're like, you know, straight up like Back to the Future, you know, we're doing things. There's still gonna be someone somewhere along the line that has to physically drive the thing. I don't think that they'll be able to fast track it to the point where they are completely autonomous. Now, if they get to that point and there's no driver that even needs to be in the cab of the truck, and we move on to the point where we are 100% driver-free trucking, it's just going to open up other opportunities, man. I mean, if we believe in capitalism, if you believe in capitalism, then, you know, the doors are always opening to new and different industries. I mean, 30 years ago, there was no internet-based economy, and now it's like the biggest economy in the world, internet-based. And so, has that eaten into brick and mortar sales of certain stores? Yeah, but it's also just grown the economy. You know, it's expanded. And so, anyway, I really feel like if this goes, you know, if truck driving goes the way of the buffalo, if it becomes a career path that is a dead end, and we all end up out of work, I really truly believe that there will be some other opportunity. There's going to be a heck of a lot more IT jobs, you know. There's going to be a lot more technical, you know, code writing jobs, and yeah, that may not be our cup of tea, being that we're truck drivers and we like staring out this windshield, and we like being out and physically doing things. But you know what? There's going to be opportunities, no matter what we prefer. There's going to be opportunities to make money. So I don't fear it at all. I uh, I don't think any of us should make decisions based on some what if scenario. Um, they've been talking about self-driving cars for a long time, and yeah, they're starting to make some headway, but they also are a long way from completion, especially when you consider 80,000 pounds driving around. And I've heard some people throw out the idea that they might just run the longer stretches, across the country, and so all the trucking jobs would be local, and you'd be picking up from some sort of a terminal, almost like you do at a rail terminal, for trains. When rail cars get to the terminals, and they basically get trucks going in there and taking all that freight all over locally. That's kind of the way that they imagine trucking going in the future. That maybe those long stretches of I-40 and I-80, the long straight highways that go across the country, they could get kind of automated to go through all those stretches, and then once you get into town and into kind of the more urban areas, you're going to need local drivers to maneuver around and make deliveries and do all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking, man. I'm not fearing for it at all. And the last point I want to make is, you know what? That's the whole reason why I'm trying to get into starting my own business and not just relying on me sitting behind the wheel to make money. Once you start thinking like a businessman, you think, man, bring on autonomous trucks. That means I don't have to pay for workers' comp insurance. That means I don't got to pay for this dude's medical insurance. That means that I don't got to pay some guy who's going to end up calling in sick or going through personal issues and causing me problems on my with my customers. Um, Autonomous trucks are kind of, a good thing if you're a business owner, if you're a trucking company owner, if you run a trucking company, you can't wait for the day that you don't have to worry about guys calling in sick. When all of your freight's going to move, whether you got enough drivers to fill the seats or not. I mean, yeah, the big companies are going to swallow up all the freight. I mean, you can see it. It already happens now, but the only thing that keeps them from, swallowing it all the big guys, is that they gotta find enough drivers to put butts in those seats to keep the freight moving. But nevertheless, I mean, I figure if I get into that game and I'm owning trucks, and I've got multiple trucks and multiple customers and all that kind of thing, then autonomous trucks might be something I'm looking forward to, and not really worrying about and trying to work against. Um, so yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that. I don't know what you guys think about that. Autonomous trucks, self-driving vehicles. I think that the whole thing's a little sci-fi sounding, and a little bit of a long ways away before we can safely do it. But you never know. I guess you never know. I don't know much about the progress. I just know they've had some of them kill people, and they like put it out of the news pretty quick. Like, okay, let's hold on a second. We don't need these cars driving around. I know some states even passed some laws like, hey, you can't drive around in autonomous cars over here. You can't do that. That's not cool. It's too dangerous. So anyway, what do we got right here? What do we got? Oh, okay, nothing. There's that was weird. I think I think a truck up there locked his brakes up or something for a split second, and it threw up some smoke, and I thought we were coming up on something gnarly, but we weren't. But anyway, yeah, that's my 2 cents on autonomous trucks. Uh, I don't know. I'm not worrying about it. I figure um, I've got a few years to build up, my company to the point where where I'm looking forward to autonomous trucks. And so if that ends up being the case, and we get autonomous trucks, self-driving trucks, and I'm able to, you know, run a more efficient and profitable business because of it, then I think I'll like that. So yeah, I'm not worried about it right now, but I definitely want to put myself in a position where I can take advantage of it and not get put out of work by it, if that makes any sense. So anyway, yeah, I hope you guys are having a great night, great day. I gotta run over here, grab a couple loads today from Richmond. One goes to Stockton, and then one goes down there to Fresno. So we're on our loop. We're making our loops. We're making our money, and I'll check back in with you guys. The 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 Peterbilt is en route. The Peterbilt is en route, so we'll be having that video shortly. All right, love you guys. Peace out.